Okay, so Sourdough Girl put out several videos about buttonholers, and she mentioned that the Kenmores were really hard to figure out or find, and I want to also answer to a couple of other comments that she made about buttonholers. The Kenmores are real easy to figure out. This is model 158.1752. I don't remember the rest of the numbers. But if you open up the bobbin cover like that, and you see this little arm, you have the standard Kenmore buttonholer option that you can put on it. And when you buy it, they come in a little tray like this. A lot of them have little accessory trays, and they come with the 9 buttonholers, all the different sizes. The little eyelet template comes with this. This gets activated by that rod inside the sewing machine and turns that gear. They're very good buttonholers. They make very good buttonholes, but they have an issue. Let me go ahead and set this up and I'll come right back. Okay, so basically you put the template in this plate and it goes on the little gear, and then you attach this to the machine and don't tighten it all the way. So you put it in just like any other buttonholer. You put it under the presser foot. Lower your feed dogs so it doesn't move. Put your zigzag on about 2, which I forgot to do. Nobody noticed, right? If you try to go around more than once, that's what happens. So don't go around more than once, right? Well, but if you shorten your stitch, you should be able to make a pretty dense buttonhole. not much room to cut, and that's one of the issues. They work pretty good, come with the machine, but they're kind of tricky to get set up. And Kenmore makes a one that goes on the presser foot bar, just like the Singers, but they're hard to find. So that's the issue with them, is setting them up is a little bit tricky. Getting your stitch right, stitch length right, the width, and there's no real instructions on what you should set it at. So they're a little iffy to have and set up. The Singer ones and the Greist are a lot easier. But let me change machines and set that up, and I'll be right back. And this is a Singer model 337, regular straight stitch zigzag machine. Has the left, right, center needle. Does not have a buttonholer set up on it. The needle on all Singers homes to the center. I didn't show you on the Kenmore, I forgot. The Kenmore, the needle homes slightly to the left. And if you measure from the needle to the edge of the presser foot, you get a 1/4 inch. Supposedly it's for quilting. This is the proper buttonhole attachment for this machine. So let me go ahead and set it up, and I'll be right back. So here is the Singer 338 with the buttonholer set up. You use the screw that comes with it because it's heavier duty. I had to use the feed dog plate because this doesn't have drop feed dogs, which isn't a big deal. You set it so that it's at the very back of the pattern, and you drop the presser bar. You set basically at a satin stitch. That's the adjustment for the width. And what you wind up with is basically the wider stitch. That's one of the things that the Kenmore doesn't have. You have to do it with the stitch length control and the zigzag. And you can adjust it from wide to narrow. And these take just the standard zigzag or buttonhole attachment cams. Like this. This is the eyelet template. But they'll all pretty much fit. Even the plastic ones from Greist will fit. and it makes, in my opinion, a lot better buttonhole. Now, the third part of this is she was commenting on the left needle machines, and I had put a comment in our page that those were the whites. So let me get a white and show you what's going on there, and I'll be right back. And this is a white 9950, simple straight zigzag machine, uses cams to make patterns. Has 3-level feed dog drop, and it is a left homing needle. This was part of the thing that she had questions on. As you can see, the needle is to the left of the presser foot. There's no way to change that. That's just the way they are. They're just left homing needles. And I do have the buttonholer for it. It's the Greist number 6. And if you look at the bottom of the box, they tell you what goes to what. So you have number 1, which is basically just regular low shank straight stitch machines, and then it goes into the rotaries and Singer slant shank, and then a number 6, which is low bar, low shank, left needle position, zigzag, and automatic machines, which is what this is. So let me get this set up, and then we'll sew some buttonholes with it. Be right back. Okay, so here's the white 9950 with the correct buttonholer for it. It has the exact same adjustments as the Singer does, because Greist made stuff for Singer. Has it's the bite, the width of the stitch, the knob to adjust it. So when you start a new buttonhole, try that again. I've never used this one before, but I see what's happening. Okay, there was something wrong with the presser foot pressure. So let's try it again. So it makes same kind of buttonhole. I had the width set a little bit different, but that's the Greist for the left homing needle. And I know the question that I'm going to get asked is, will the regular Singer work? I don't know. Let me try it. Be right back. Okay, so I put the regular Singer buttonholer on, and remember this is a left homing needle. And guess what the issue is? So the answer is no. You cannot use a regular Singer buttonholer with a left homing needle. Knew there had to be a reason why they made them. So hopefully that answers the questions about the left homing needles and why the buttonholer is so different. They work the same. They pretty much look the same. Very little difference. The plastic body. I bet I could take the plastic body and put it on the other one and it would fit. They use the exact same templates. They go in exactly the same spot. You can get it open. So this is the Singer template. This is the Greist template. A little bit oily. I was cleaning them. Never used that one. And the templates are interchangeable. So that is why with the left homing needle, you need to get the proper Greist buttonholer. Thanks for watching.